I thought my girlfriend hated toxic men. Then I realized she didn't believe good men existed either. When we started dating, she felt fearless. She'd call out creepy behavior in public, stand up for strangers, and never let anyone get away with disrespect. I admired that about her. If she joked, men are exhausting, I'd laugh. Honestly, after hearing some of the stories she'd been through, I understood. But over time, it stopped sounding like frustration and started sounding like a belief. Every conversation somehow circled back to how men couldn't be trusted. If a celebrity donated millions to charity, publicity stunt. A father playing with his daughter at the park, probably trying to impress people. Even my grandfather, an 82-year-old widower who still baked cookies for every neighbor on Christmas, got hit with "nobody's that nice without wanting something." That one stayed with me. The turning point came during a charity fundraiser. I'd spent weeks organizing it with co-workers. We raised enough money to replace the playground equipment at a local elementary school. I was genuinely proud. When I told her how happy I was, she smiled for maybe half a second before saying, "Funny how men always need applause for doing the bare minimum." I didn't even know what to say. A week later, she asked if I could help her move apartments. I borrowed a truck, carried furniture up 3 flights of stairs, and spent my entire Saturday unpacking boxes. That evening, she posted on social media, "Independent women still somehow end up doing everything themselves." There was a picture of the apartment. Every single box I'd carried was in the background. No mention of me. My friends saw it before I did. Nobody said anything. They just looked uncomfortable. I finally decided to ask her one simple question. "Can you name one man you genuinely respect?" She thought for a few seconds, then answered, "Honestly, every man eventually disappoints you. Not most, not some, including me." I asked, "If I spent the next 50 years loving you, supporting you, and never betrayed your trust, would that change your mind?" She shrugged. "It would just mean you hadn't shown your real self yet." Something inside me went completely quiet. I realized I wasn't dating someone who thought I might become a bad person. I was dating someone who had already decided I was one, and was simply waiting for evidence. The next morning, I packed my things while she was at work. I left my apartment key on the kitchen counter with a short note. It said, "Love can't survive where innocence is impossible." She called me over 20 times that night, texted me that I was proving her point, that leaving instead of fighting was exactly what men do. For the first time in months, I didn't feel the need to defend myself. I just blocked the number. Sometimes the hardest part isn't being judged by strangers. It's realizing the person who says they love you never believed you were capable of being good in the first place. Question: if someone had already decided who you were before giving you a chance, would you stay and keep trying to prove yourself, or would you walk away?